Hello everyone, my name is Jizhou Li, and my presentation topic is about landscape as medicine. Landscape as medicine was used in 100 years ago. Ancient people was treated through special places like temples. It was originally a pseudoscience. However, with the advancement of technology 20 years ago, Guy Saucy proposed that there is a close relationship between human body, the environment, and the brain. So, landscape treatment was also become a science of concern. And not everyone accepts this treatment, and this treatment is not likely to replace traditional treatment. Therefore, what effect does the treatment have on the human body? Whether the landscape can be used as a treatment method is a worthy topic for discussion. The different urban environment affect the brain is neutral activation in older people. There are three different urban: the urban quiet, the urban busy, and the urban green. They can affect four basic emotions, which are excitement, engagement, frustration, and agitation. The older people are required walk through the three different urban areas, which are urban quiet, urban busy, urban green. Finally, the research got the result that the older brain will be more excited in the urban busy and more engaged in the urban green, and more frustrated in the urban quiet. There are three important factors: the environment, the human body, and the brain. The article described the landscape is not limited to traditional landscape. The environment in which people live, the state of mind, and the other things could be factors that affect human activity. The brain's reaction is the landscape is an important foundation of medicine. The author confirmed this through experiment and proved the theoretical base of the landscape as a medicine. The other article I have read is more likely the development of landscape therapy and the distribution of different research. The article first introduced the definition and origin of the therapeutical landscape. The author also put forward his own review and opinion based on the above content. Finally, the author summarized the above point and discussions the prospect of the future development of the therapeutical landscapes. The article provides a summary of the more credible academic paper on landscape medicine in recent years. It a less perfect subject, so the author summarized the current state of development of landscape medicine. The whole article is a summary, which no one has summed up. The summary will give the readers a more general understanding of current state of development. and contaction with different viewpoints also gave later development direction for research. The third article talks about the effect of different 3D templative video on brain activity. The article described the experiment of 32 observation groups. The research played different combination of 3D video for the subject and detect their brain activity. The video is contemplative landscape, non-contemplative landscape, and baseline. The result is the CL video with the hypothalamic alpha power asymmetry and causing the temporal beta power asymmetry to rise. I think this article provides a theoretical base of landscape as a medicine. The article used a specific experiment to study the relationship between the brain and vision. Different control experiments also made the test result more credible. Through the specific video to bring different response to different regions of the brain, landscape as medicine lack the specific experiential base in the development, and the article gave the scholar a data spot, and the specific data made the theory more credible. The fourth article is talk about the different environment can affect different hormone, like in the SANPAH system, and they gave the human body different hormones, and the different humans can affect the hormone growth or decrease. The article link between brain activity, the environment, and the cancer. In the article, the definition of the environment have been redivided. The author explained the relationship between the health and the environment through the disease cancer that is currently receiving more attention in society. Specific example of cancer make concept of environment impact on health are more likely to make people feel that the aspect of cancer in brain is closely related. The Healing Landscape project should also have different response to different culture. In the Healing Landscape project in Boston, the respect of traditional treatment is fully reflect. In those community and tradition, new and old treatment are being developed, allowed with biomedical care. I think these are very necessary. People are different culture will accept different things. The issues of medicine and human health is a problem with very strong individualization. So it is possible to respect and concern cultural difference through more mastery of detail and mastery of culture. We can finally give people a comfortable environment, and I think the people have comfortable environment being the delight mood. I think that is the key of the landscape treatment. Participate in landscape design is also necessary. Participator will have a deeper impact in the garden story of measuring. The process of investment in people who participate in establishment of garden is also a process of relaxing and healing. For example, painting on a stone. This kind of activity is very portable. This can also reduce the problem and the pressure that young people face in their lives. The establishment and participation is very meaningful and necessary. Work together can also bring people close to each other and increase interaction with nature. This article is a detailed introduction to history, definition, example, and some of principles of design. The article first introduced the difference between the healing gardens and therapeutic landscape. Healing garden is a broad definition, similar a general term for a land that is good for health of human body. The therapeutic landscape is more basic, specific one disease. The therapeutic landscape bring many benefits in physiological and psychology relationship. The article also gives some instruction on the design. For example, the entry need to be special, and there are water, color lighting, artist integrate. It should be more integrated into nature in the environment. The article highlights the design, some successful examples, which are very good reference. The last article describes the current states and the prospect of the landscape treatment in China. The author introduced the Western landscape treatment in the Western country also following full therapy foundational. But in China, there are a big gap between the Western country. China's landscape treatment therapy mainly comes from horticulture therapy and Chinese medicine. So that means China have a lot of work to improve. I think the concept of landscape therapy has already existed in China a long time ago. This concept required more scientific verification. This is like the development of Chinese medicine. As the development of Chinese landscape science, more people need to verify the health concept that was passed down in ancient China. There are the reference for my presentation. And thank you.